Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a great day because finally I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to ILLIT's third mini album titled Bomb. Now, wow, first of all, time flies by so fast, especially with ILLIT. I remember when I was first checking them out from the survival show heydays to the debut, but now onto the third mini album, and I've got to admit, on that highlight medley, on Little Monster, that pre-release that evoked a lot of levels of emotion that I enjoyed, do the dance, oh my goodness, taking that French house route. They are doing everything right. Now when it comes to the B-sides, I feel like the one common thing that I am left at the end of each album review by ILLIT is I want more. And that's partly due to duration, and that is partly wanting even more B-sides, which is fair. But if there is anything that I've quickly learned from ILLIT, their quality of music, the production in their music, the songwriting, it's there. There is this special sheen to it that is so ILLIT. It is glittery, it is refreshing, you know what I'm saying, infectious, and even catchy amongst certain tracks. Super uber catchy. But hey, enough talk, let us dive into the first track here titled Jellyous. I'm seeing Louie on this. Louie has worked with the likes of Rise's Impossible, has worked on Choose Strawberry Rush, has worked with many of our favorites, actually a good amount of them, you'd be surprised. But also I'm seeing the likes of DongDeng, Lee Suran, familiar names all around. And usually when I see the likes of DongDeng and like especially Lee Suran, the track is gonna have these lyrics that are either meaningful or clever with it. And that's what I noticed across many Lee Suran written tracks. But I'm gonna bring up Jellyous here. I'm gonna have to also familiarize myself with the others on this track, but enough talk. Let's dive into Jellyous now. Ooh. Love the 8-bit approach. Ooh, Minju. Ooh. This verse. Love the vocal filtering. Very punchy beat with subtle instrumentations. Hey. Jellyous. I love the play on words. Instead of jellyous, it is jellyous. Ooh. Oh my goodness, the melodic moments in this song are so beautiful. Okay, before we progress in this verse too, I've got to admit right away, Jellyous, I love it. You know, the lyrics, I told you guys I was foreseeing maybe some playful lyrics. It was playful. There's a play on words with jealousy, right? Jealous, but Jellyous in this cute kind of shy, weary kind of manner. You can tell there's this level of anticipation. I'm not sure. There's this level of there's not level of like security here, and this is about definitely another significant other one. What I really love about this, it's pretty much the sister to Tic Tac. If you guys are familiar with their B-side Tic Tac, like it takes this chiptune 8-bit pop approach, and I love it. I love it. It's so catchy already, this song.
Is this for me?
Love the 808 claps. Oh, now with one he Jellyous. Wait. Hey. Oh my goodness. This song is so infectious as it progresses and progresses. Bridge. Ooh, very dreamy here. Bring it back now. Oh my goodness. From the punchy beat to the chiptune 8-bit approach, I love it. It intertwines so well with their serene vocals on this. Literally my favorite B-side so far, and it was one of my anticipated B-sides solely based on the highlight medley and credits. But Jellyous, what else can I say about this song, y'all? I mean, the approach, it gets you so giddy. It has this almost, you know, I would say relatable approach for those who may have been through this or currently experiencing this. I feel like the lyrics really are straight to the point and speaks for itself. But like when it comes to this particular song, it's so straight to the point, right? We started the song with the chorus of all sections in the song. I felt like the likes of Minju and Nyaaa shined across this without a doubt. But I felt like how everything broke down, like the overall dynamic of the members was so fun. I mean, the back off the melodic moments, right? It gives more breathing room in the song from the punchiness, so this ebb and flow in this song, right? It's not too tight-knit with it, right? But when it becomes tight-knit, it's that chiptune, you know, almost trap, but like 808 clap beat with the bass going on. But Jellyous, yeah, definitely the sister to Tic Tac without a doubt. I'm gonna actually bring it back up here yet again because there is still a good amount to talk about this particular song here. So I'm gonna bring it up here right away. I feel like it is such a brilliant track to add to ILLIT's discography. Jellyous. What a perfect way to start the song. It's the chorus. It's used as an intro. And then there's like this storytelling factor to it. We almost got this like midlife short story crisis throughout Jellyous pretty much. The chorus is utilized as an intro. This a statement like feeling the same way, right? Like, oh, checking the DMs and all this stuff. This level of urgency and weariness, right? It gives you that level of anticipation and almost makes you feel like you're going through it, even though you're not actually going through it. But if you're going through it, this becomes 110% relatable to you. You guys trying to see what I'm trying to say here? So like the storytelling factor to this song is very clever with the sing talk sections in the song, which is the verses, mind you. This verse 1 here that does it for me, right? What's up on Sunday? Oh my goodness, Minju. I love her vocal approach to this song. Like these lasers, the chiptune, the synthesizer work, I love it so much. And this is what I was talking about Dwilly. Dwilly has worked on the likes of Strawberry Rush by Chew, and that has that uber pop chiptune 8-bit kind of approach, right? It's very sugary, right? It's sugar coated a lot. Great snare work. Hey, hey, hey. I love that, you know, that clever brief break, right? Notice it here. It's punchy, it's rudimental, but then there's moments where when it transitions to a certain section, like the refrain / post-chorus here, right? It doesn't make it so clear, but it makes it as like a subtle transition, right? It's a smooth transition, right, into Iraha. Oh, the melodic moments in this song are so memorable. What make it truly memorable. Hey, verse 2. What if I'm misunderstanding, you know? Is this a date or, you know, are we something special more than this? Somehow I feel uneasy. And then as we progress here, right? This bridge with Mocha, I love it. It tops off the song so perfectly. Bring it back with Juan He. Hey. Great percussion work. Push them off tomorrow. It's consoling in a way too, this song. Super jellyous. Oh my goodness. This song is so sweet. It's sugary. It is everything truly, and the sister to Tic Tac without a doubt. Add it to the discography, everyone. A special song that I'm gonna pocket it and end up being one of my favorite B-sides from ILLIT to date, without a doubt. But let's dive into the next B-side now. So this next track is titled Oops. Now, if I recall correctly, based on the highlight medley, this was quite the playful, fun one, but produced by Christian Medis. That's a new name that I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with. Now, in terms of the writing portion, one familiar name and collective, 153 Jumbas, of course, right? Working with many of our favorite groups and soloists out there, especially the likes of Elisa. Elisa from 153 Jumbas has worked with TXT, has worked with aespa and their song Drama, has worked with the likes of Banded's song called Dumb. Many of our favorites as well within the top labels, outside of the top labels, but oops, I'm curious how this one's gonna go as well. So let's dive into it. Let's go. Ooh, yeah, that bass guitar. Let's go. That drum kit work too. The percussion work as well. We're going pop punk with it. Oh my goodness, the ad-lib work. Great cowbell work. Hey! It's like a washboard in the back. Ooh! Oops! What a sampling here with the flute. Iroha. Okay. Oh my goodness, Minji's lines here. The cadence work. Nyaaa. This is like a fun pick-me-up get-together song. Oops. That electric guitar to the bass guitar to the percussion work. Do 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 do. This breakdown. There has to be some dance break or something here. The claps. Ooh, the extra oomph on the drum kit work. Oops. Yeah, this sampling, it reminds me of Dreamcatcher's like Pity and like a lot of historical K-pop releases and tracks. That is dope how they used it in this song. Now this is different, and I love how they're doing pop punk properly, right? I mean, a rudimental drum kit work, a bass line, a bass guitar, unorthodox instruments coming into play, and percussion work specifically. I love the lyrics and just how the English lines were delivered, right? The pronunciation, the vocal clarity, right? I think Mocha really shined in this, even though, like, I could tell, right? This lyrics video is not fully correct in terms of who was singing what part in the song, you know what I'm saying? Very standard in terms of the arrangement, which is fine. But the members, just how they carry themselves, very lighthearted, free-spirited. This is not about a significant other one. This is like, let's have a get-together with all my best friends, right? We're gonna go out with the whole crew and all. That's the feeling that I'm getting, especially with the lyrics in this song. So yet again, you know, they're matching this approach that suits them, right? It suits who they are as a group, their concept, their identity, especially with the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? The youthfulness, the playfulness, and Oops is such a fun, cute little song. Sure, it does not take the near 3-minute mark, but it's quite effective in what it does, especially with that sampling of that woodwind instrument there that is unexpected. Like, it shouldn't be used in this song, but it works. Like, hello. Let me bring it up here yet again from the beginning, and yeah, hear it out again. I like how this song came out with, hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hey. Bum, 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 bum. That's dope. That is so dope. Very funky with it. By you with a note folded in 2, even 3 times. You know the time. I love Mocha in this song, right? Just how she helps build this level of, you know, anticipation in the song, right? Great cowbell work. Oops. Love the disco, not disco strings necessarily, but the synth strings that glisten in the back there with that like washboard kind of percussion work, right? It happened just there quickly. Oops. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's cool how they chopped up that like flute woodwind work and took a twist on it compared to other songs. This section in this song, like this verse, I will never get over this verse. I think it's a huge standout aside from the chorus in the song. The alright is so subtle with the background layering and vocals, like the vocal blending here. I love it so much. Such a tight-knit song. Nothing too serious, you know? It's about hanging out. Cool. We got that. Oops. And then as we progress here, there has to be a dance break here. You cannot tell me there is not a dance break here or something crazy in the performance end of things. We got that. The extra oomph on that drum kit work. I love it for the final go round. That electric guitar in the back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I got it. I love it. So fun and playful by ILLIT, everyone. Another favorite, maybe not my #1 favorite, but still one of my favorites off of this album so far. But hey, let's dive into the final B-side now. So last but not least, we have bamsopoong. I'm seeing Vincenzo and Axel Solstrand, sorry if I butchered your name, on the production of this song. I'm also seeing January 8th, who has worked with pretty much all SM artists and huge artists out there. Cho Yukyung has worked with the likes of Red Velvet, who has worked with the likes of Weekly, pretty much many of my favorites, and especially the likes of Promise Nine's Love Bomb. So I might end up being so biased to this song due to the songwriting and production here. So I'm gonna have to find out for myself. I mean, I really was looking forward towards this track as well. So hey, let's dive into it. Okay. I love the tempo, just the pace to it. Oh, Wanhee. Just how she starts the song. Wow, Minju. Very dreamy. Like you're floating on cloud 9 with this song already. Love the vocal layering, the background vocals, the doubling. Or cheka. Oh, that is dope. Oh my goodness, the interpolation here. Verse 2, Yuna. Oh my goodness. Yara. The harmonization in this song too. Falling. Cheka. Okay. Bring it back. That is so dope how they're using that na 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 na. It's like it's pretty much the same amount of syllables, if I'm not mistaken, from the likes of the Beatles' Hey Jude, the classic song by a legendary boy band. I mean, if you guys are not in the check of with the Beatles, probably because of there's this generation gap and all, but classic group. I highly recommend you check them out. But the interpolation of the na 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 and how they put it across this track and switched it up a bit on the second line and other na 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 moments, it really sticks and it really works for this song. Na 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 na. And then yeah. Oh my goodness, that felt too short, honestly. Wow, already over. What? Bamsopoong feels like I could have gotten more out of this song, but who am I kidding? The quality in this song, I love it so much. It's easy to listen to. It's laid back. You know, I love how it plays out in the song, right? There's this level of nostalgia to it that you get. It's dream like, it's relaxing. It's the perfect way to wrap up the song, you know? Usually when you wrap up albums, you have an outro, or you have something super energetic and themic, or you have something that is a ballad, or something that is more laid back. But Bamsopoong, I feel like how clever it is with the interpolation of Hey Jude by the Beatles is everything. Just the syllable word, the na 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 na. And then also, oh my goodness, I just feel like how it played out amongst the other tracks. It complemented the other tracks at the same time. But for those fellow enjoyers of ILLIT's Pimple, even Midnight Fiction, those two songs really are on par when it comes to Bamsopoong. Like, it is up there for sure in terms of the production and, of course, a stylistic approach that ILLIT took with Bamsopoong. But I'm gonna bring it up here yet again, y'all. I mean, this is just amazing how we got these calmer tracks by ILLIT. Still, yet again, a lot more instrumental to work with on this song, and just how the members really work around the song. With you. I like how the vocals in the back descend a bit, you know what I'm saying? Everything about the vocal work, there's this level of extra, how should I say this? This feeling that sticks with you. It's very lingering in a good way. You just get so lost in the vocal work. Like, na 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 na. Wow, the syllable work is pretty much the same. I love this verse to Nyaaa. There's always this one ILLIT track. It's talking about like chocolate. It's talking about these sweets, these snacks. And for whatever reason, it just comes across as very catchy and memorable. Who's here with me, you know? And there's always that track, that B-side, and this time it's with Nyaaa. You know, we've got it with the other members before, but Nyaaa having this track, this cookies and bubble tea, I love it so much. And then as we progress here, hold up. Bubble tea. Verse 2, hands down one of my favorite sections. Yeah, I just feel like Nyaaa and Wonhee really rock this track. Same goes with Aroha, and then na 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 na. We go for a one more na 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 na. Because I love how they took their twist on it. That bass guitar, oh my goodness. I love how it sets the tempo to this song and drive to this song, but overall, ILLIT's really doing it right with this album. I mean, this third mini album is like a breath of fresh air, and how ILLIT is continuously doing their own thing. I mean, who'd have thought French House would be in the K-pop scene? Sure, maybe a B-side, but a title track? That of all things, really still got me like shocked to this day forward. I mean, French house, utilizing future funk. Future funk is one of my favorite underrated genres by people in general, and honestly, it's such a fun genre to work with and listen to. It's same goes with synthwave, you know. That's why I love future funk and synthwave. Like I just cannot get tired of those genres. But I hope it doesn't get overworked. I hope it gets utilized more. It doesn't have to be by ILLIT again, but in general and done right. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, ILLIT really did it right with Do the Dance, right? Little Monster. Oh my goodness. This level of emotional feelings, mixture of feelings that I get and emotions that get evoked due to their vocal work in Little Monster, and the storytelling, the lyrics, everything is so perfect about that track. But if you think about Little Monster, if you think about Do the Dance, if you think about Jellyous, if you think about Oops and bamsopoong, what is common? What's common here is this softer, laid-back approach. It is not trying to force you to listen to the track, you know what I'm saying? It's not trying to make a statement. It is not trying to be super uber impactful. It is a grower, right? Maybe you are listening first at 10 seconds, you know, first minute in, right? It's growing on you, but then as it progresses, it becomes so memorable. There's a lot of longevity and replay value, and that's what I've noticed when it comes to ILLIT's tracks as well. Especially this cohesive era that they delivered here with their third mini album, Bomb. But if I'd have to really pick a number one favorite, without a doubt, it is Jellyous. I think Jellyous is my favorite B-side on this album. Then it has to go bamsopoong. Then it has to go Oops. It comes really close there. But, you know, Jellyous has its sister, right? Jellyous is the sister to Tic Tac. You got bamsopoong, pretty much the sister to Pimple, and Midnight Fiction, you feel me? Especially Midnight Fiction, alright? That's a good cross comparison there, in my humblest opinion. Then you got Oops, right? Just completely different, but matches the ongoing theme and youthfulness that I get and playfulness that I get in this album. But overall, I think Little Monster, Do the Dance in its own lane. But let me know your favorite B-sides in the comment section down below. What else can I check out by ILLIT? Performances and such. We're still checking out more Super ILLIT slowly but surely on the Patreon. You're not going to want to miss that. Of course, it keeps getting better as the seasons already progress with ILLIT for that variety content series and such. But take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison. Take care and peace.